What's up, YouTube? I bought another gun. The deal on this was so obscene that I couldn't pass it up. A friend of my wife's is selling a couple guns to get another one, and I bought his Ruger P95, I think it was 96, and he had this one, so I just picked it up yesterday, and it is the Browning Buckmark 22 semi-auto, and it's in pretty good shape. It's the older model with the slab sides. I don't know a whole lot about these because I've never had a 22 semi-auto pistol before, so that's what that says there. And then, so I've been doing a little bit of research on the internet about these, and from what I hear, they're pretty decent pistols. It's got a little bit of wear. The blues wore off here, probably from a holster, but everything's nice and tight. No major dings or scratches. Triggers, I mean, the trigger's barely worn, so I don't think it was shot a whole lot. Now, the one thing I am definitely going to be replacing is the front sight with a fiber optic, and I'd like to get a halo charging handle, but what I've seen is the tandem cross will not work on this because of these serrations aren't all the way down, so there's really no place to attach it. So if anybody knows of a charging, a bolt-on or clamp-on charging ring like the Tandem Cross Halo, uh, let me know down in the subscription box below, or description box below, or comment section, sorry, and let me know where I can get one, because this is a pain in the ass to grab. I mean, it's not terrible, but I have no idea what they were thinking when they built this thing, of old guys with arthritis or young kids. I mean, it's already cocked, so I don't want to dry fire it, but when you're cocking it for the first time, I mean, you gotta pull back on that pretty hard, and this is just not real conducive to doing that. So, my opinion, this design for the slide it sucks, but I mean, I'll deal with it. The other thing I don't like is the safety. Say I can do with or without safeties, but the way the safety sits, it almost looks like it should pivot this way instead of swinging up. But again, it's not a deal breaker, especially for what I paid for this. It's in really good shape. Came with the original box and a magazine, and that's it. No paperwork, no nothing. And then the reason I'm going to change this front sight, it's got a little bit of rust on the blade here, so I know that's a metal sight, but I'm not a big fan of totally blacked out sights. So I'd like just a fiber optic in the front, and I could deal with the back. That's not a big deal. So anyway, wanted to share that with you and see if anybody knows if there's somebody that makes a ring or something that clamps on here. I did see a video where a guy drilled and tapped that, and I'm not really keen on doing that, but I would be okay with clamping something on there. But like I said, it's not a deal breaker. This thing's in such great shape, and it looks like it's going to be a fun pistol. It needs to be cleaned, of course. Every time I buy a used gun, nobody's ever cleaned them, which I don't get, but whatever. This was inherited by this gentleman. It was his wife's father's. Matter of fact, the other pistol I purchased, the same thing. He has three of them. He has a Ruger 357 Magnum revolver he wants to sell, but I don't need that. I really didn't need this, but like I said, the price was so obscene that I wanted to jump on it. So I did order the front sight. I ordered another magazine for it. I'd like to do something about the charging handle. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with this gun. I know Gun Cross makes an awesome trigger for this. I know there's a trick. You can flip the trigger spring in the back to take it from 3.5 pounds to 2. Until I shoot it, I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything, with that. But yeah, there it is. Browning Buckmark. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you.